Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily Wednesday workout. Des here. A bit of a windswept Wednesday workout. Just had my head blown off. But I managed to get my first 5k in since that marathon a week and a half ago. I said yesterday I was going to go out for a run today. So as much as I procrastinated over it this morning, really enjoyed it today. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but I've just got out and done it. Let the wind take me right along the seafront. I'm just on my way back now, so really pleased to have done that. Really pleased to have got out there. Really needed that midweek motivation. That was really important to me today. Hopefully you guys have been out, got some activity in, got a Wednesday workout in, whatever fashion, whether it was looking at the challenge or just getting out there and doing some activity. That's the important thing. Of course, all I'm trying to do here through DOdaily, through the Do Running community, is encourage guys to get out and get active. I work with the guys at Get Out, Get Active Nottingham, and all we want to do is encourage people to make the most of the situation. Of course, it's so easy to get sort of bogged down by it and a little bit carried away with what we can and can't do. But what we can do is get out there and make the most of the great outdoors. Of course, I mentioned yesterday I'm away in Yarmouth. It's a bit cool, it's a bit windy, but managed to get to 3 or 4 different places today. Tick them off the list. Really enjoyed those. Really enjoyed seeing them. Not much going on in those places, and like I say, it's been cold all day. It's been really wet, some really heavy showers, but why would I let that put me off? It's just about getting out there, enjoying the nature. I'm actually sat now trying to shelter a little bit in some seafront gardens. Absolutely amazing, to be honest. You can see the sea over there. So it's just about sort of keep going, keep pushing on through the week, keep doing the things we do, not letting those things. The weather is the biggest thing that can control us right now, but I'm not letting that put me off, despite the fact it's hard to get motivated, despite the fact I didn't have anybody to run with it today, or not been able to see anybody out there just yet. It was important for me to sort of push myself out the door. All I was planning to do was get out and film my video. In the end, I told myself I wasn't going to do it, but when I got out there I just started running. And sometimes that's the hardest thing, isn't it? Just get out the door, put one foot in front of the other. I've mentioned lots of times already in the last few weeks about that being a bit of a metaphor for life, but it's what we have to do. And I touched on at the end of Tuesday training yesterday, I touched on how it can be important to use one day at a time. Particularly if we're a bit upset and fed up. It's really important not to get lost from the present. Just to stay humble, stay calm, be a little bit resilient. That's what it's about. It's just about trying to just live in that moment. Right now we can't plan too far ahead. We know we can't, but what we can do is take each day at a time. It's great. It's in many ways, whilst we all like to plan, whilst we all like to look forward to things, that's what we sort of do all the things we do for in terms of work, and it's what conformity tells us to do, really. But there's nothing wrong with sort of putting one step in front of the other, taking one day at a time. And when you do that, sometimes you lose your inhibitions, you lose your cares. I'm not saying we've got to be careless, because we've got rules and guidance to abide by, but it can be a lot easier. I try and get out in the natural surroundings. There's nothing going on here, believe me, but I'm absolutely loving it. Getting out yesterday, before just when I got here to make the video, getting that bit of a walk in, wasn't long, wasn't far, a couple of miles, but watching the sunset in the distance, watching the darkness come over the sky on the other side, absolutely fantastic for me, for calming me down, and just sort of taking that weight off my shoulders. It's been building, believe me, it's been building over the last couple of weeks. Whilst I thought I was okay, I mentioned on Sunday I went for a walk and I just felt that first bit of contentment, and when I realised that, it was so important. It was so important for me just to relax, do something that's slight bit different, and just keep pushing forward. Of course, sorry, I forgot what I was going to say there, but when I got back last night, I actually got myself drawn into a few Twitter conversations, made a few comments, a bit about football, a bit about COVID, something about this and that, and it just made me realise that despite the fact I'm trying to live in the moment, trying to do one thing at a time, I'm still sort of concerned about all those things, still getting drawn into that, and I just sort of told myself to stay away from it. I love Twitter, I love social media, but it's not always the best thing when you're not feeling fantastic. There's always somebody out there with an opinion, or a negative opinion, more to the point, and I sort of got myself involved in that so quickly. This morning, that was before I went to sleep, I ended up worrying for an hour or two about all those situations, and then I woke up this morning and I thought, what am I doing? This is not what I'm advising. What I've got to keep doing is just keep living in the present, keep enjoying the things I do, keep enjoying my activity, keep feeling the achievement from it, keep enjoying new places, taking those off, all the things we can do. Nothing that I can't control is going to change straight away. And once I realised that this morning, I made a bit of a decision to sort of steer clear a little bit of social media, whilst I'll do all the things I have to do, through DOdaily. Of course, we work to a daily plan, and that's all it is. Some people say to me sometimes, I can't do this, I can't do that. That's absolutely fine. Nobody has to do anything. What's important is on that day, when you're available, when you want to, when you feel you need it, DOdaily's there for you, whether it's the solidarity session, whether it's Wednesday workout challenge, Saturday selfie, or whatever else, It's really important to remember that. It's important for me to sort of pass that message on so people understand exactly why I want to do what I'm doing. I think one of the best ways to stay humble is put yourself out for others. Of course, I'm away at the moment, but there's no doubt in my mind that I need to do this. People will say, take a break. Why are you doing that? Well, the reason I do it is because I kind of get my kicks out of helping others. Some people might not understand that, but that's just the way I am. There's no other reason than just doing it for that. Just doing it to sort of pass on that message of what's available, that there's people there to help, there's people there to support, but at the same time, people have got to do their bit in sort of supporting what we do. Keep passing on that message, keep being positive, and that is more important than anything. To keep being positive, to keep sort of, even when you're not feeling it. I don't feel positive every day, but I'm trying to put myself out for others, trying to do something, trying to keep the spirits high when I have to be. Slightly controversial because I feel somebody's not sort of adhering to the rules or the group or how things should be. I'm strong enough to say it, but I don't want to have to encounter that situation. It's important to remember exactly what we're here for, exactly why we do it, just to get something real good from. Time doing activities, never time misspent. So get out there, get a Wednesday workout, and if it can inspire you just to go for a walk around the block, let us know what you're up to. Sometimes that's all it takes. I've just sensed people just going a bit flat, letting the situation get on top of them, but there's no need. What we need to do is remember what we can do, and this is exactly what we can do. Of course, tomorrow I'll be doing the live questions, so if you've got anything you want to post up, I'd love to hear those. Of course, I will be posting on social media as much as I'm trying to ignore some of the comments, trying to distance myself from Twitter a little bit, just for the time being. Those things are important to me, but right now I need to sort of enjoy what I'm doing, enjoy my surroundings, and really get on with it. Of course, the throwback question was, what was the throwback question? It was, what movie inspires you? Simon asked that question last week. Great question. We all get inspired by different things. For me, it's football, it's running, it's going to new places and finding sort of nature and the sand dunes of Great Yarmouth. Those kind of things inspire me. But of course, if it's a movie or something on the television or a podcast, anything, do you know? The question is, which movie inspires you? Which one do you keep going back to when you feel you need a bit of a lift and a bit of a feel good? Perhaps it takes you back to your childhood. But let us know anything that inspires you. Keep posting, keep commenting. Please like and subscribe, of course. Like I said, I do this because I want to help. The more we spread the word, the more we let people know, the better I get at it. Do you know? The more we can help. So for now, guys, just doing it. Get out there.